Welcome to my how-to, and today we're going to be learning how to connect directly with spirit, with people who have passed over, and with loved ones. Hello, my name is Julian Jenkins, and I've been working with spirit since the age of 5, which is now 42 years ago. It's a pleasure to be with you, and it's lovely to be creating these new how-to videos. I've been online now for 3 years, and my YouTube channel is growing, so if you can hit the subscribe button and also the bell, that would be wonderful. So you get to know all of the notifications when my content appears. I've also been working very hard on Udemy with over 9,000 students, and I'm currently the highest rated spiritual teacher on Udemy, helping thousands of people to help themselves live a happy, balanced spiritual life with clarity and purpose. And that's what I'm here to do for you today. And today we're going to talk about how to connect with spirit, how to work and be with loved ones, and mediumship development. I have a number of courses on Udemy that go into a lot more depth and detail here. But people talk to me a lot about spirit. How do you connect with spirit? Well, I have to say there is no magic wand. So this how-to video isn't going to say spiriarum and all of a sudden, you are connected to spirit. For me, connection for spirit takes place in two ways. It takes place with connection and relationship with self, and connection and relationship then with spirit. What do I mean by that? Well, connection and relationship with yourself means that you are very mindful with yourself, that you have this spiritual awakening, which means your awareness has arisen and you're starting to feel things and see things, and you may be at different parts of your journey here. But when we're starting to awaken and raise our awareness, then we have to start to understand that some of the repressed emotions or shadows or traumas that have experienced in our lives, the ones we've pushed to the outer extremities of our awareness, we start to push through them again as our awareness grows, which then brings through some of those traumas again and some of those bits and pieces that affect you. So what I want us to do is to be able to work on that. And to work on that, we do mindfulness meditation. And there's lots of videos about that. But today we're going to specifically talk about how somebody can connect with spirit. And somebody said to me, how do I connect with dead people? Well, first of all, they're not dead, okay? You never die. You pass over. Your energy, your soul is always alive, okay? It's this school uniform. It's this body that drops away. And connecting with spirit really, fundamentally, you have to connect and have a relationship with yourself, but connecting with spirit is done through meditation, and it's done through cultivating meditation over a period of time. Again, there is no set one, bang, off you go and that's it. What we will do now is we're going to do a meditation which is going to be specifically looking at how we can just lower our minds and become more comfortable and just sit in that space to allow spirit to come and join us. Now, some people say I can't meditate because my mind is all over the shop, and yeah, because 99.9% of people's minds are all over the shop because that's what it's there to do. It's like saying the sun's hot. Yeah, of course it is. That's its job. Your mind is there to allow you to think and to keep you alive. Your subconscious mind at the moment is probably making a million decisions, and one of those decisions is whether you're going to stay listening to me, and I hope you do, okay? But it's breathing your chest in, it's doing all of these things. So we're not here to stop your mind thinking. What we're here is to quieten and calm the mind. Now, with meditation, if you drift off from the guided meditation, the key to it is about bringing it back, having my voice or the surroundings of the meditation as your anchor, and allowing yourself to come down in these levels of consciousness, really sort of start blending and start resonating with the spirit world. So ultimately it does this. Now, some of you may watching this may thinking, well, I've done this for years and how is this going to help? Well, it can, because I try and take all the fluff out of it. A lot of people teach mediumship and spiritualism and mediumship development and connecting with spirit. They complicate it. The fact of the matter is, what you want to do is you want to be able to bring your mind down and blend in with the energies of spirit and see what happens, okay? So it's really important that we get ourselves in a comfortable position. It's really important that we have a quality environment to do that in, so we're not going to be disturbed. But if you have these thoughts when we start the meditation in a few moments' time, then you just bring yourself back to the meditation. And initially when you do this, it's maybe the first time you're doing it or the 10th millionth time you're doing it, you're going to have different what we call individual mediumistic experiences, IME. Now I'd like you to pop your experiences in the comment section, but they're individual to you. So trying to decipher, coming back and saying, right, Julian, I was sat there and this woman came and she had this pink goat with a green bow tie. Well, that's great. And you'll say to me, what does that mean? Is that spiritual? Does that mean, no, what it means is your meditation, a woman brought through a pink goat with a green bow tie. When we get better at it, and when you go through these phases of connection, you'll be able to sit there, but very lucid. So you are in this meditative state with spirit, and then you can ask the questions that you need and ask the questions that you feel are relevant to that time. This isn't just you sat there consuming everything without actually being part of it. You need to be part of this experience. It's not a dream where everything just floats you by. You are in a lucid dream. You are in the middle of it and you're making things happen. May sound complicated, say, how the hell am I going to do this? Well, How To is here to show you how to do that. So what we're going to do to start with, we're going to get ourselves in a comfortable position, all right? I want us just to close our eyes, okay? And I want us to take a deep breath in. And I just want to hold that breath and just let it go, breathe out. And by doing that, I just want you to feel where that sensation of breath is in your body. Take another deep breath in. Just hold it and then let it go. Okay? Now with your eyes closed, you're now starting to feel more relaxed, okay? But if a thought comes into your mind, in this instance, I just want you to just roll another cycle of your breath and focus back onto where your breath is. So if I'm in the middle of the meditation and I'm listening now, which I'm going to be doing in a few moments, and I feel something coming in, a thought in my mind that's about the day ahead or just me thinking, I'm going to roll a breath. I'm going to cycle it in and I'm going to let it go. Okay? Now as we get comfortable here and we're sat in the chair, we've taken a few deep breaths in, I just want you to just to bring your awareness, okay? Just to bring your awareness, and you touch your nose and feel your nose if you like, okay? Because your eyes are closed. And I just want you to then move your hands and bring your awareness to your hand around about, 6 inches away from your face, okay? Now you can put your hand down, but I just want you to keep your awareness there and just follow your breath. Just following your breath. Just keep your awareness there. And then I want you to say to yourself that I'm focusing on your in-breath, focusing on your out-breath, calming my mind. So you're focusing on calming my mind. Breathing in, focusing on, breathing out, calming my mind. Breathing in, focusing on, breathing out, calming my mind. Just continue to do that by yourself for a moment. And as you do that, you may start to feel that the space around you is growing. You may sort of sense and feel the space at different angles as your awareness reaches out. You're focusing on calming your mind. And as you feel your mind becoming calmer and calmer, I just now want you to imagine that you and I are stood at the bottom of a pathway in this beautiful woodland. You can feel the sunlight on your face. You can hear the birds in the trees. You know this is a very safe and secure place, and a place straight away that resonates with your soul, with your inner self. And as you look ahead, you see this little pathway that meanders into the forest. And up ahead, you see this beautiful clearing, forest clearing. It's all beautifully green. And we're just going to start walking up this path. So walk along this path with me now. And as we're doing so, we're still just calming our minds. We can hear the birds in the trees and the sounds around us. As we start to walk along this pathway, we see the river just running to the left-hand side, and we can hear the beautiful sounds of it just trickling over the rocks. You can smell the freshness of the beautiful forest air. And we continue to walk, and we get to the front of the clearing, and this clearing's got this beautiful green archway. As we walk in, we look up and we see that the beautiful sunlight now is just flowing down from the sky into this beautiful woodland clearing, and you can feel the energy around you growing, and you can feel yourself becoming more calmer and more relaxed. You know that you are in this beautiful, sacred, spiritual space. And just in front of us there's two beautiful chairs, and I'd like you to take a moment just to sit in this chair. And the moment you sit in this chair, you innately know that this chair is your chair, that it makes me feel more comfortable and more relaxed than ever before. And as you just look around this beautiful clearing, you see so many wonderful items, crystals, carved pieces of wood, the sunlight just beaming down on you. This is a sacred spiritual space where we will now have the ability with you to call upon a loved one who has passed over, to come for a fleeting moment and be with you and sit in the chair next to you. And without any expectation or any thoughts, we just allow Spirit now to naturally enter this beautiful spiritual space and come close and come closer. And as you look around, you may now sense or see or feel the person has come to join us, and we ask them to take the seat, to take a chair. And as they do, you feel their energy, you feel their love. You sense their presence, you may see them. And they say hello to you. And that they love you. And that they are always with you. You may feel some emotions arising, and that's fine. Just let it all out. And in your mind, the loved one who's come close, even if you just feel the energy or see colours, or you may see the person sat next to you, I want you to say the one thing that you've always wanted to say to this person, to tell them how you feel emotionally. Talk to them now. Maybe you want to tell them the words that you never got the chance to, but now's your time. You may just want to tell them that you love them, that you miss them. You may want to tell them that you see them every day and thank you for that. It's your message now. I'll be back in a moment. For those of you whose emotions are overflowing, allow the tears to roll down your face. Allow the emotions to come out. Just sit and be in this beautiful energy. As I now ask my healing guides to come close and bring some beautiful healing light to both you and your loved one, to blend it together, to grow the love for each other in such a meaningful way. This is a very special spiritual time, and this is how we connect with Spirit, in love and in light. As I approach both you and your loved one, we ask them now to say goodbye for a moment and realise that they're always with us, and that we have the beautiful ability to do what we've just done at any given moment. They are only ever a thought away. And as both you and I and your loved one stand up, they depart, they leave with a hug and a kiss. Until the next time. Now I'd like you to follow me again out to the archway, down onto the path, and just before we go, we turn and look into this beautiful spiritual space, and we just blow a kiss and say, thank you so much, Divine, for giving us this magical spiritual moment, this individual mediumship experience. And until the next time, thank you. And we turn around and start to walk back down the pathway. In doing so, the river on our right hand side is so beautiful as it cascades down the rocks and drifts away into the distance. And the sunlight just beams on our faces, and the birds in the trees, and the beautiful smell of fresh air fills our lungs, healing us, helping us, loving us. And we get back to the original point where we started. Take a deep breath in and just say to Spirit, we're extremely always humble and grateful for the ability to connect like we just did, and the ability for you to share your love with us and with those around us. Slowly wiggle your fingers, open your eyes and come back into the room. So that is a guided meditation that allows us to bring our energies down, allows us to blend. I've got huge goosebumps all over my arms. That was beautiful. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please, if you'd like to, if it's not too personal, you can pop your comments in the comments section. Please like this and share it if you have somebody who thinks would like to use it. As I said before, subscribe, but importantly, when you hit the subscribe button, also click the bell, which will give you notifications every time these things come. This will be a weekly feature, our how-to, and this how-to is how to communicate with people who have passed over, loved ones have passed over, and I hope you found it beneficial to yourself. I have lots of courses on Udemy, Julian Jenkins, find me on there. JulianJenkinsMedium.com is my website, but importantly, I just hope that you've had that moment of spiritual experience that will help you through your day-to-day. And realize that you have the ability to watch this video over and over again with this meditation. My mantra is always to help you help yourself live a happy, balanced spiritual life with clarity and purpose. And I hope this how-to did this for you. Have a lovely day. Be love and give love. And don't forget, please comment, like, share and subscribe and hit that bell button. Thank you very much. Take care. See you next week. Bye-bye.